there, I'm Alison. Today we're going to be making Tibet pink. It's a really brilliant invitation. It does take a little bit longer to make, but just bear with me. If you have all your materials, let's get started. Okay, so we have our printed sheet of paper here, and this is our backing card for our printed sheet. So it's going to be getting stuck onto this and then placed inside here. Okay, and then we have these two panels here, the Japanese panel and then your colour plan. So it's going to be placed on top, and it's going to be, and this is closed over, it's going to be stuck down here. Okay, so first what we have to do is make sure that when you close the two flaps here that they are meeting exactly in the centre. Use your bone folder just to flatten that down. That's quite important. Okay, so to stick in the colour plan card, I'm just going to flip it over there. I'm going to take my double-sided tape here, and I'm literally just going to stick 2 bits on either side. Okay, so lifting that up then, I'm just going to peel off the back bits. Now, if you fold it up like this, you can actually find the centre without it getting stuck, otherwise you won't be able to shift it around. Okay, so I'm happy enough that I've found the centre of the card. So there's roughly kind of 2.5 millimeters around as a border. Now I'm going to take my printed sheet and put that out of my way, and I'm just going to glue along the top with Pritt stick. So just don't put too much glue on this here because it's 95 gram paper and it will buckle. You could use 140 gram as well if you wanted. So take that back down. This hasn't really got an even border. Just make sure that the two sides are even and then the top and the bottom are even. So I just want to place that down. Now you can actually use spray mount here. Okay, so now we're going to sort out our panel. So I just have a box here, and I'm going to place my Japanese paper in it. And if you're using spray mount, you really need to have windows open. And you could actually spray, if you have a big box, you could spray more than one panel at a time. Okay. So I'm happy enough with that. Press it down. Okay, so what you're going to do then is you're going to just take your little guillotine here and just lift that up. Now the measurement of this and the width is 10.5, so you want to cut it at 5.25. This information is on your how-to PDF. So now I'm just going to chop that in half. Place that out of my way. Now I'm going to take my Pritt stick. I've got this. I'm going to put the right hand side panel on first. I'm going to glue this. Make sure you don't leave the lid off your Pritt stick when you're doing this, because when the glue gets tacky, it really slows you down. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe off the excess glue. Okay, so you're just putting it in the centre of the flap. It doesn't really matter if it's a little bit off, because once the other side is going to join it, it's fine. Okay, so that's stuck down. Now I'm going to just take the other one and glue that. And you're going to join the two together. Okay, and rub it down. Okay, so you have your two panels on there. Now, what you're going to do then is just punch the holes. Now, I can just use this as a guide. Sorry, now I'm just going to fold that in half. See, I have the same height. So I'm going to punch it on that side. And you're just flipping it over. Okay. Once you have one indentation punched as well, you can actually use this as your a punching guide, so you can place it over your other invites and then punch through. So I'm going to take my ribbon. Okay, so you're putting it from the inside to the outside. Okay. Okay, so as you can see then, it's gone around the back. Just make sure that it's flat and not twisted. Okay, so you can see that it's not twisted, it's just going straight through. Now I'm going to take this piece of ribbon and I'm going to lift this piece up here, and I want you to put it under here, and the loop that you've created, I want you to put the other piece down through that. Okay, and you're pulling it, tighten it up. Okay, so you're doing the same with the other side then. Okay. Bring it through the loop. Now. Okay, so all you have to do then is tie your bow. And when you're tying your bow, just